There we go. Proof that I have water. Hello, Garo. How's it going? What an awesome auditory experience to open the stream on it. That's my fault. I chose to do it. I'm sorry. Cat ear mode. Alright. Well, now I gotta turn that on. And also I gotta be blanket. Yes. Yes, it is here. And I'm using it right now. Excuse me? Where am I? There I am. Whoa! Right. Very soft, very nice. I was gonna do a thing where I color code, where I keyed out the cloak that I'm wearing and replaced it with a JPEG of, like, some of the blanket that was sent via Discord in photo mode. But I just woke up, like, 10 minutes ago, and I discovered the package on the couch, and I was like, oh! And I didn't have time to do that. But I did wake up on time, so that was cool. Now I'm actually here, on time, properly. Did you find the surprise? I found a note. Was there another surprise in the box? Which surprise are we talking about? On the blanket. If Simba was supposed to be in the box, I'm sorry to say. He has probably escaped to head back. Was it the note? Because if it's not the note, I gotta go look at the box, like, right now. Look at the short ends. It's on the blanket. Oh, I see it. Oh, yo, I didn't even see that. Let's go. That's dope. Love this. Is it on both or just the one side? Just the one side. I was wondering if I was just very blind or a little blind. This is a Zotan official now. I will be releasing my product line this fall. Garo, you will have a lot more work on your hands. Quarter of the way done with songs. Oh, she actually went through with one? That's pretty cool. Ew, I just realized my badge... Or the badge is not my badge, but the badge is in my chat window. They're, like, spaced out weirdly. Ew. Here we go. Yeah. She went with teal, if I recall correctly. Alright, let's get into... I'm dropping 11% frames? What is happening right now? I thought we escaped this with Streamlabs. An ocean blend. Alright, well, it's not as bad as Streamlabs was, but I might need to reset my router at some point. I don't know what's going on lately. I just can't stream. My upload speed is cursed. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it for now. I'm at 3,500 kilobits per second. I'm with fam, so I will leave you on alert. Alright, thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the blanket. Thank you for the custom blanket, I should say. Enjoy the... I shall. I am currently very soft. I'll be trying not to let any of my dogs touch it. And the Simba hair. The Simba hair was the intended part that I was looking forward to the most. I hope it is woven in at some point, so it doesn't fall out. It perhaps into the name itself. Alright, now we can work on Explosion. Oh. See you later. Where the heck is this blended? There you are. Stinky green bean. What? The names are getting more food-based. I think I'm noticing a pattern. Hello, Swan. Guess what I got that you don't got yet? I got a blanket. It's very soft, very warm. I'm here to spoil that for you. Oh, yep. I got it wrong right now. It's kind of got my name woven right into it, so, you know, you're jealous. Picture. Alright, I got it. I mean, I'm right here, so I might as well. Alright. Let me get over here. Oh, I left it over there. Get back over here. Send this to myself on Discord because I used to have to email stuff to myself before Discord came along. Could you imagine? Ugh. Gross. Now I can just put it in the repository. Next to all my Muscle Mommy JPEGs that are used purely for artistic reference, by the way. That is it. That's the only thing that I put there. And that's the only reason they are used. Don't sound so doubtful. Alright, now we got them all disquired. Now I can open them. Open the browser. Make sure there's no... Make sure I don't dox myself using the inside of my office. Alright, hold on, let me get my chat window open on my phone again. Hey, connect, you fool. There we go. Browser. Opera. There you are. Here it is. Look at that. I got a blanket. You done got one yet. I got what's got me right there on it. And then I got this. Look at that. Wow. That's me. You can see the lettering on there. And it's got a little bit of Simba's hair in it, which I am very pleased with. 100%. Oh, I know. I know. Don't think I don't know. You're pretty jealous right about now. Looks so lovely. I agree. It looks better in person because my phone camera is bad, but it's great. And it feels fantastic. It's so soft. The name, I know. Look at that. I was thinking about doing something where, Garo, they were sending pictures in progress, and I was thinking of taking one of the textures of that, and then just superimposing it on my avatar guy, where the cloak is. I was going to chroma key out the cloak and put the texture photo there. Sort of like Chowder, where they just put that. There's a name for that in animation, where they just put the photo behind the animation. I was going to do that, but I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. So I didn't have time, but I do have a blanket now. Oyo. Also, our frames seem to be stabilizing again, so that's good. There's still time to do that, which means I might do that at some point. Alright, so we wanted to add spiky shape toward bottom. How are we going to add the spiky shape toward the bottom? Spiky, they like come out here. This one doesn't have too many spiky shapes, but it still has them. Alright, so we gotta add spiky shapes and some more racists. I think we gotta add a horse. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if the idea of a horse burning fills you with rage, but just know that he works for racists, so it's, you know, he had it coming. He was complicit in their racism. So this one's probably our most helpful reference in this particular department. It's got the rounded shapes, but the spikes are still jutting out here. Judd Apatowing out right here. So we can probably just take... let's just make a new layer. What the heck? Why are you not visible? Oh, because I did that. Okay, I understand now. You know, knowing my luck, and knowing people's penchant for one-upping things that I have obtained, I bet Garo's gonna embroider just a whole bird image into yours. Just to spite me. Something like that would happen. It's gonna look like one of those blankets. What's that company that made those? Where they had like the huge JPEGs of the horses running across fields in them, and they were all they were like these beautiful illustration blankets. Woven horse blanket. Yeah, you're gonna get like one of these freaking things. Just my luck. Garo's gonna figure out how to do this shit just for you. Western galloping horse woven tapestry throw blanket wall hanging art handicrafts from Amazon. I love these blankets so much. I really want one, but I just got a blanket, so I'm not going to get another one. These blankets are so funny. Hello, Chris. Welcome in. What are another one of those ones? There's like the wolf woven blankets as well. Those are pretty good. You know, it really says welcoming living space. A freaking dire wolf on your couch. Gonna be in HD. Check this out. Aw, yeah. I need one of these. Put this in the den, in the foyer even. Also, the dogs are exposed in this freaking... Hold on, what is this? I just took notice of the photo I actually put up here. Could be a berserk tapestry. What is this? Look at these dad legs here. Who are you? I see you. What is this one? Howling Wolf Pup. Some sort of Native American inspired one. No, it's Celtic inspired. I was thinking the Celtic with the circles here, but I was like the feathers threw me off. Wolf and feathers, common Native American imagery. Oh, I've clicked on an actual website. Oh god, it's eBay. I gotta get out of there before something weird shows up. I don't trust eBay with a 20 million football. Alright, let's stop looking at wolf blankets. I gotta finish a freaking page, please. Could y'all just freaking relax here? Oh, should we do a blood pressure reading today? Yesterday they were pretty good. I determined that I do not, in fact, have hypertension. It must have just been, I don't even know what it would have been. I think I might have just been nervous at the doctor's. Because I have hypochondria and all that, basically. So I think every time I walk into a doctor's office, I just get hypertension. Simply because I'm like, oh god, this is where I die. This is where I find out. I should have come in to tell them about that weird feeling I had 8 months ago. I don't know if I give you hypertension. Alright, we can do that after the stream as well. I can report back to you with readings at some point. I'm gonna do the reading right now, though. See what's going on. And then you hold it level with your heart. Can you guys hear this? I don't think you can anymore. It's tightening? Alright. It's going. What do we got? Is that an error message? I got E21. Well, I don't think that's correct. I don't think I had it on tight enough. Here, let me try this. Try again. It worked yesterday. I had it on my right wrist, though. Let's try that again. Are you supposed to sing during your blood pressure exam? See, now this says 107/50, which is very low. So I don't think this is the best, most accurate device in the world. Let me try my right wrist. It seemed to give more accurate readings yesterday than what I'm getting right now. That's like hyper low. It's the opposite of hypertension. Alright, I'm gonna try my right wrist. That one seemed to go better. That, or maybe I've just obtained the pulse of an athlete overnight, and I'm actually goated with it. My blood's more oxygenated than Usain Bolt. I could definitely beat him in a foot race now. 109/55. I don't know, maybe I'm just freaking awesome now, and I have low blood pressure. We'll have to report back and see, because I have the paper downstairs of the actual... of the machine that the doctors used. Which is probably a little bit more accurate, and it does still say 140/80, so I don't know, dude. What's going on with you? I don't know. I got high blood pressure, I got low blood pressure, I got all the pressures in between. I'm a medical anomaly. Not to be confused with a medical homily. That movie was weird. People like that movie. I never really got into it. I had to watch it because I was in high school and I did take French, so, you know, we have to check out Amelie at some point. I always found her character a little strange. I know her whole thing is utilitarianism, but it's like, come on, lady. You're getting yourself into all sorts of quandaries. She fall in love. I guess she did. I think this would look better if we angled it a bit. Let's blur this, actually. A little bit. I like... We do that. Alright, let's add... What's this glow dodge layer? Oh, these ones. Yeah, I gotta reposition, like, all of these now. These don't even make sense where they are anymore. Alright, let's check if we can put these anywhere reasonable. Do you find it ever when I say the name? Y'all ever seen Monty Python? Any of them? I watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail very recently. For the first time. Like, not even... Maybe like a year ago. I think it was pretty good. I still have not seen Monty Python Life of Brian. That one seems like the next one I would have to check out. I also saw Robin Hood Men in Tights very recently. Basically all of that era, sort of the Mel Brooks-esque comedies. I saw all of them way more recently than most people, I'm assuming, would. And I enjoyed most of them. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm liking it so far. I'm looking at all the bots in my channel. There is just a bot called A Desperate Girl. I wonder what that channel's all about. I probably should refrain from mentioning them out loud for fear of them having some kind of voice recognition technology, and then a bot's gonna show up in my chat. We heard you mention. Did you need? And I don't want to deal with it. Consider a follow. No. We. You like the Desperate Girl? No, I don't want them here. I don't want them here. Hello, cat girls. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Mask. I have to turn that off. I'm so bad at remembering things. Sup, Mask? Do you like how I woke up on time today? Notice anything different about me? Perhaps my blood pressure? No, you mentioned it. I gotta turn it off. If you want it, you can always redeem it. I don't even think it's that expensive. How expensive did I make that? Not really. Yeah, it's just 5 hundo. It's nothing. You redeem that a million times. Nah, I don't want to. What am I even doing here? I did see that you can make community goals for channel points where everybody can collectively sort of pool in for them. And I was thinking about what I could do for something like that. I don't know what it would be. But it seemed funny. That you could have people collectively agree that this punishment is for you. And after a certain amount of time, you will be punished. To the fullest extent of your chat. So I was wondering what I could do with that. The only thing that immediately came to mind was like a karaoke stream, but I don't want to do that, so I don't know if I'll put that there. But that's like something that I could imagine being in a spot like that. Is like something you could dedicate a whole stream to. I think it's already bright enough. We don't need to put glow dodge in there. I don't know what I did, but my girlfriend, girl that is a friend, has been ignoring me. I don't know neither. Like a lot, ooh. Yeah, I don't know. You've come to, in terms of social dynamics, probably the worst person. I am not what you would call socially wise, and won't answer messages. Well, at that point, it might be something interpersonal and in their private life that they're not willing to disclose to you. And obviously when you see them, pressing them on it probably isn't the best course. But open communication is important, and at least just asking about... Yeah, if she won't even answer questions about, or like, you know, even just respond to you, but I need to share, yeah, no worries, man. Do you see her in person often? Yeah, Swan and I have the same questione. I'll give her space. Yeah, that's fair, but like, you know. If you see her in person, at least asking once would not hurt. Not really, in between classes a bit. I think a one time at least asking about it. Just to see if she's willing to address it is, you know, at least warranted on your part, you know? And if she finds that unfair, then that would be on her, because it's perfectly reasonable to ask why this change has happened. But after that, it's like, you know, like, I don't know. Giving her space might be the best option. You might be correct there. Asking in person is good, so that she knows you're on her, yeah, you're on her mind and willing, or she's on your mind, and willing to make amends if you've done something to upset her. It's true. It shows that you're at least active. About wanting to make reparations, if there are any to be made. You might need to confront her. Yeah, at least once. I think would not be the most harmful thing in the world. And if she makes a big deal out of it, well then there's clearly something going on that is out of your purview. And at that point it's like, well, what is your duty of care? If someone you can only help someone who wants to be helped so much, you know? I do hope everything's good, though. Ghosting out of the blue, it's curious. Anyway, we're a couple of doormats here trying to give you social advice, so, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. She only ignoring you? I don't know. Like, what about mutuals? Gonna have someone closer to her if there's anything going on. Yeah, if she's not willing to be open about it, that might be good. But you also gotta consider the risk of that being interpreted as, like, being invasive. But also, it's like, you know, at that point, if they interpret it as that being invasive again, it can only help people so much. They're gonna think what they want to think. Up to you how you want to proceed. Yeah. It's, again, we don't have a lot of info. But it sounds like you don't really either. So I think the one thing, and this is the expenditure of my social wisdom, so, you know, asking in person at least once about, hey, what's going on? I am a little concerned about how we haven't been speaking lately. Is everything good? You know, that could never hurt. I agree with Zotan for once. Don't pretend like we don't have a list now that we're keeping track of all of the anomalous agreements that have happened. Ugh. You gotta document them. It's like finding a cryptid. It's like seeing a Mothman. I think we agree too much. Well, that's your fault. I'm over here being like, I'm making cheese danishes by hand, and you're like, I enjoy them. It's like, do you even like them as much as I do? Have you earned the cheese Danish appreciation? That's what causes conflict, because we fight over the same things we... You might be correct. I want cheese Danish. I haven't made them in a while. I should make them again. You're holding... I don't have cheese Danish right now. I wish I did. That apple cake was the most recent thing I made. And the next thing I want to make is this recipe that my mom sent me for these... I brought them up on stream earlier, but they're like peanut butter stuffed cookies. And they look like this in terms of profile. I've drawn them on stream before, but like, just imagine a normal cookie shape in profile like this. And then just imagine that instead it looked like this, like a UFO, and there's just a ton of peanut butter in there. And it's like the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever seen. But of course I want one. I want 12, and I'm gonna make them. Dealing with people is... Go on. Complicated. Yes. Now you know. Mask, you might have said the one sentence that sums up my entire being. becoming an adult in real time before our eyes. It's gonna get even weirder, Mask. Sometimes you're gonna have enemies, and they're gonna be your friends at some point. Simply because of how much you fight over things. Exhibit S points to chat. It's gonna get real confusing. Well, gonna spend every day with... Don't bring up my clips. Don't bring up my clips. It's gonna be, so this is, you know what, I can never raid anyone anymore. Because some streamers have that plugin where when you raid into them, it plays a clip from your clip library. And I feel like that one's gonna show up. And they're just gonna be like, what is this even? What is he, who is he talking to? So now I can't raid anybody. Because that's my most popular clip. So I feel like it might even be way higher in the hierarchy. Ugh. You say my name and yeah, but they're not gonna know who that is. So basically, it's free advertising for you also. Everyone will know. There's a very happy swan out there. Too happy. Way too proud of herself. Yeah, look at you. You're freaking giggling to yourself right now. I see it. What is this? What lair are you? Oh, you're here. Try to talk with one of our mutuals. That's good. I do still recommend at least direct contact at least once. I hope it works out too. Ride the bus with her? Plenty of time. Yeah. In that case, you're good. Oh yeah, if your bus rides are fucking, I forget, insanely long. So yeah, you might be able to have a whole freaking character arc by the time your bus ride is over. Knowing how yours happen to go, usually. Nah, I think I like keeping the bigger shapes sort of maintained here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the smoke. It looks a little too two-dimensional compared to the explosion. Maybe I need just some more texture on the inside here with a slightly brighter shade. Well, what brush are we going to use for that? Because I think the cell brush is not helping my perception of it being two-dimensional. We might need... Ooh, we have cloud brushes. What am I doing with my life? I have these. I have these. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. I once had a friend who got upset with me because I didn't ask her what was wrong in her life, so our mutual friend whispered to me what was going on. That's messed up. Yeah, see, that's why I recommend direct contact. Sometimes you get people out there like that who are like, why didn't you ask me what was wrong? Don't you care? Oh, I don't know if there was anything going wrong or that I had to ask. Yeah, see, that's why... see, Matt, you have the in. You at least know that there's something off going on. So you have the knowledge that you can proceed with. That you probably could direct contact them. I have in my favor that our mutual is quite nosy. Good. Nosy mutuals are the best. for this particular circumstance. Let's go. Espionage. Let's go. Could also be overthinking. That usually happens. Don't worry about it. I think you're taking a healthy level of consideration into it. It sounds like she has gone completely dark, so, you know, at the very least, just asking about it could not hurt, like I said. At least once. Look at me. It's almost like I freaking know what I'm talking about, but I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. It's enough concern that you're allowed to look into it. Yeah, absolutely. This is like what would happen if I were to give relationship advice. I haven't been in one, so, you know. Do I know what I'm talking about? Find out next week. When Mask tries out our advice. See, the thing is, at least, I'm not alone saying garbage. I'm not spouting off stuff by myself. See, we have an accomplice here, Mask. Someone else is also giving this advice. It's not just me. You can trust it. Can give communication advice? Can I? Can I give a surgeon advice on how to reattach a limb? Can I tell a fish how to fly? No. I don't know enough about fish or flying. All relationships are about communication. So if someone is stonewalling you, then it's damaging the relationship. That's true. Alright, I think this smoke has helped. I think the cloud brush has helped alleviate some of my concerns. With this seeming a little flat. It is now a little bit more volumetric. I think I will do the same for the outer color here. The darks. But with a darker shade instead. Let's take that and we'll go down and desaturate. Hue shift towards blue a bit. Why does it keep blending from the outside of it? Here, let's try a different one. Actually, maybe it should blend in from the smoke a bit. Let's see if this looks like anything. I don't hate it, but what I do hate is this part right here. Really hope not. Really hope it's not. That our mutual told her that I used to like her like 2 semesters ago. Is that just speculation on your part? That would be a pretty messed up thing to do. Alright, zooming out. I honestly don't know if I like this one. Mainly because it looks sus in profile. Where are you? You're here. Let's fix that. Is our music gone already? Oh, our music is done. Oh, man. There's only so many relaxing Okami songs, apparently. Just thinking of stuff is stressful. Yeah, I would try not to, you know, just embrace stoicism a little bit. Try not to think about something that you can't really address right now. Obviously, that's better. It's easier said than done, but it sounds like you'll definitely get your chance to talk about it. on a bus ride or whenever. What have you. So, you know, try not to freak out about it. I know that's almost the same advice as telling someone to calm down, but, you know, I think it is based in the fact that you have opportunities to alleviate this. For sure. And if it is something that your mutual said, then you can clear it up. And it's fine. We're listening to Journey music now. I really only want to listen to... It's either the second or the third song. And then we'll swap to another. I've heard... Is Gris a good game? Gris? Has anyone played that? I know the art was really good. And I follow the artist who did it on Instagram. At least the art for the promo material. I don't know if they worked on more assets or whatnot. The soundtrack has 1.7 million views, so I guess it must have been pretty decent there. Alright. What do we think? Can we move on to the racists? I think we got some pretty decent stuff going on. We got some spiky shapes indicating force and movement. We got the light beams showing the originating point, roughly, of some of the detritus in there. We got the smoke, the big shapes. Very tight. We got some of that texture recreated with the low-density erasure. I think we might be in a decent spot to move on to the racists exploding. And I'll paint some grass here at some point. Move on to the racist is not something I think I consider here. Yeah. Well, that's how it works when you're making a comic about racists and how they explode. That's like most of the first chapter. Where did I put the racists? There. No, that's not the racist. Where are you? Are you a racist? Are you a racist? No. Are you? Where are you racists? Are you in folder number 1? Racists. Where'd you go? I've seemed to have misplaced my racists. I'm gonna go check Bass Pro Shop. I'll be right back. Oh, I found them. I knew that's where they would be. I really wish I could share copyrighted music. I mean, you can. I'm just gonna complain about it. Oh, that drop is so good. There we go. See, it's not so hard. You just gotta throw it in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry. You can show copyright stuff. I will just yell at you. Yeah, this song. Yeah. Happy Chaos does not deserve a song this good. That's about it. How do horses look again? Horse rearing. Back. Oh god, why are two things playing? What the heck? Journey, shut up. I must have clicked on something. Horses, horses, horses. How do they look? They're so weird looking. Do you guys think Webtoon is going to let me put a horse on fire in my comic without getting reported? We'll see what happens. I mean, it's silhouetted animal cruelty, but like, you know, it's like whatever, dude. It's censored, kind of. The horse girls will get you. Oh, dude, there's probably so many horse girls on Webtoon. You have no idea how much you've scared me with this comment. Also, I see another song request. That's probably like Webtoon's primary demographic. Kind of liked how it was before. Let's go back to that. I think I really just lucked out with that silhouette. This looks fine. Yeah, we'll keep that. Right amount of definition and abstraction all at once. It took me 10 years to find. All right. Let's do the next WoW. What is this? Mask, what are you doing? What is... Is this personal attack? Show it? It's just a JPEG, but alright. This is not how song request goes, by the way. I'm usually not supposed to get a video request with it. You are. Listen here. I don't like you. I am now going to Is it what you wanted? By TH Quib on TikTok, reposting because I'm... Oh, so it's stolen content. Good job, anime girl. You've stolen content. Feel good about yourself? This is the day we live in. I found it. You have to see it. No, that's my line. I'm supposed to say that. Oh, look, guys. They showed credit. It's fine. I don't know anything about Danganronpa, but I'm obsessed with the intriguing yellow clown doll playset. So apparently this is what a Danganronpa voice actor was the one who said this? Is that what I'm gleaning here from these? Yeah, I think that's Byakuya's VA being tortured at this point. Okay, I'm starting to see why this is popular. The Danganronpa crowd has found something. The aftermath of Boy in a Band? What happened with Boy in a Band? Oh no, did something happen to Boy in a Band? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't know something happened to Boy in a Band. I might have to check that out. I used to watch that guy. What happened? What did he do? Or what happened to him? This is not the stream for this. He like little... No! No. I did too used to watch him. Yeah, you might want to... you might want to distance the 2 comments you just left with, like, anything else. That looks so bad out of context, what you've done. Ugh, I know what you meant, though. Why did he have to like children? Yeah, Mask, because what you've typed in my chat is he like little kids. I did too. You gotta be careful, man. Lead it. Alright, hold on, I got you. We can fix this. Alright. You're clear. It has been stricken from the records. It'll just be documented on stream forever. That's all. Thanks, no problem. Yeah, he was talking with kids on Twitter, I think. Why, man? Why? Why does everyone gotta do this? I know what kids is. Minors, freaking... YouTuber try not to be a pedo challenge? Level impossible? Well, rip to another YouTuber that I used to watch. Happens quite a few times, unfortunately. I mean, I used to watch Minecraft YouTube, so just imagine how I'm used to it at this point. And then I used to watch Smash Bros. Content all the time, so, you know. I basically just can't win with YouTuber allegations. Okay, not just talking. Oy, 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 oy. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I don't like it. Alright, we gotta fix these arcs so that they look like they're more dimensional. I know how to do that. He dated a 17-year-old while being 23. Well, that, while it's not great, I will say legally, depending on the state, because this is the America and we have fun gray areas like that, he might be in the clear. Which is not great, but you know, he might be fine, depending on where he lived, legally speaking. I don't know why our country is so fractured like that. You'd think we'd come to a consensus at some point. It doesn't make it any better. But it's like, I don't even know how to address situations like that. Because it's like, can he get... Which is not illegal. Yeah, it's... Okay, so, well, depending on the state, it depends. I don't know where he was. But hella weird. Yeah, pretty weird. Should not, at that point, be messing around with it. It becomes, especially as a YouTuber, there's just a very inherent power dynamic, which is not good. Power and age dynamic. It's just like, there's a whole lot of dynamics you don't want to mess at that point. It's not as bad as Jerry Seinfeld, but not many things are. What the heck was that? Did you guys hear that? Sounded like a popping noise. Okay, it was in the the soundtrack I'm listening to. That scared me, dude. What the heck was that? Weird. It's like a suction cup noise. My request got erased, did it? Oh, that's right. It did. You're right. You're so true for that. I still have not beat this game. Same. It's a long one. And you're the one with infinite free time compared to me. I enjoyed it, but like fell off for some reason. I just didn't beat it because I have no time for anything. I was enjoying it. But now I don't play video games. I just buy them, and I own them. I enjoyed 4 way more. 4 was cool. Had a cool aesthetic as well. I think this swirl is gonna have to get out of here. And one hellish experience of a game. So unfair sometimes, even when over-leveled, yeah. They gotta keep you good. It's what the fans expect. No baby mode SMT game. I want to feel bad by the time I finish it. I didn't play Apocalypse, though. Some people say it's very good. I have not played that one either. I have played Devil Survivor Overclocked. And I have played 4. But I have not played anything else. I want to play, was it Digital Devil? No. What's the other? What's the one that was on PS2? And it had 2 games? I want to play that one. It had really cool cover art. And I was like, oh, I'm down with this. SMT PS2 game. No, that was Digital Devil. Yeah, no, it was not. Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. It was that one. Digital Devil Saga. I wanted to play that one. I've heard that one's very hard. But I'm still interested in it. I also still gotta play Nocturne. Haven't done that one yet. Digital Devil Saga? Yeah, it's a PS2 one. I don't know if they've ever even remastered it on anything. But it's got 2 games on the PS2. That one is true. Oh, so you know it. That one is true, El. Yeah, I've heard pretty rough stuff about it, but I do want to try it. Nope, stuck in there. Go, 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 go. We can actually probably adjust the perspective here a little bit more. No, I don't like it. Finishing the work early is so liberating. You can do stuff like enjoy stream, true. And it's not even like, not even a weekend. It's the middle of it. I might have to get rid of this line art that I've just sort of ramshackled into here. Let's go masked. Yeah, let's go. Actually, you know what we can do? Wait. Let's do some blur. Let's try some funny motion blur. I've seen the people who use 3D assets do this a lot. This is probably a nightmare for printers, but I am not making a physical copy of this anytime soon, so I can do what I want. Also, our music. Really hope you get SF6 sleep tax again. Well, so far, I've been very stubborn about not letting anything get added to the sleep tax. I've been streaming at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., it don't matter. I'm gonna I'm gonna do it. Finally feel liberated playing that? Oh, you feel good about it? You feel like you got some sauce, is what you're saying. You want to step to the king and you want to see if you can't miss again. Alright, well, I see. Beat him, man. You think you have sauce, is what you think you can schmoove on me. Take the throne from my hobo self. Like I know what I'm doing now, so it's, yeah. It's a good feeling. What's your rank? Have you ranked up any since you've been grinding? Just to drag you down to Lily's height. He's gonna have to try. You're gonna have to try and drag me down. I'm already on I'm at rock bottom. I play Ken. I'm an accused terrorist. Framed. And my wife left me. Unconfirmed, but probably true. He's gonna have to get down to me. I'm all the way down here. English partials yesterday and was doing some maths at night. Maths at night sounds like the worst way to do it. I hate doing math, even when I'm fully cognizant. Let's flip this page here. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually liking the movement of this page now that I've flipped it around. Looks pretty good. I do want to... Maybe let's try hiding this white here. What do you think? Do you guys like with white splash or without white splash? Or do you like it with white splash, but I should change it a little bit so that it looks better? What are we thinking here? Yes, no, or alter it. See if we can get a better shape out of it, because I'm a little iffy on the shape right now. I kind of like it, but I do wish it looked different. Let's flip back. I'll copy paste it just in case I like the original one more. Sorry, what was the question? Oh, we're doing it. A sprite looks so much more friendly to newcomers than graphics scale. Graphics scale is garbage in comparison. Well, there's your answer. I was seeing if we liked the white shape here, sort of emanating out of the bottom, or if we needed to alter the shape. Let me flip back to see if this is anything. No, I don't quite like that either. I used to use that, and then when I transitioned to A-Sprite, it opened my eyes. It's just a laggy program with less features. Let's go. It's like the Streamlabs to OBS pipeline. Flip horizontal. No, don't flip that horizontal, you fool. A-Sprite is a much better program. Now, devil's advocate. Maybe Graphics Gale has a more appealing user interface that makes it much easier. Can't even say it with a straight face. Streamlabs sucks. Get out of here. I'm going to unpin it from my taskbar. I don't even know why you're still here. Get out of here. OBS is pinned to the taskbar now. I don't know why I didn't do that before. $5.39 on Steam. Maybe I'll buy it. That's pretty good. It does not. Graphics scale is uglier too? Oh my god. Can't do anything right. Only 10 years to find. Just boring, nothing redeeming about it. Looks uglier than MS, but like an uglier MS Paint day, the words are coming out. The fighting words. I look back and wonder how I managed to create stuff in it. Might as well have worked in MS Paint. Boing. Alright, now that we have this, we can try putting the text in, because the text is going to be important. Let's see where I placed it. Kind of overlapping this. I might put it behind the sword, actually. That would be interesting. Let's see if we can do that. It took me 10 years to find. Anime Ace. Nah, we need a different font for that. Maybe Rip Snort? Palooka? Nah, Palooka looks a little too cartoony. Rip Snort's pretty good for most things that I need. Actually, we could hand draw it if we want. We'll see what looks best. How many O's we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an extra O. Boom. Bigger. Bigger. All right. And then you rasterize it. And then you just place your text wherever you want it. There's a way to do this in Adobe Illustrator where you can tie your text to a line or what do they call a stroke, a path, if you will. And I really wish that other software had an easier way to do that, because I do enjoy. It's like the one thing that I enjoy about Adobe Illustrator, is tying text to pathing. There's really no other software that does it quite like they do it. I realize I have like 6 gigabytes of music I don't listen to while uninstalling Graphic Scale. From the audio editing gig not paid that I have. Well, that's not really a gig then, is it? Unless you're getting like internship credit or something. I don't know what that's about. Unpaid labor. Student group owes me at least a Snicker. I would say so. Maybe 2. If you can get it out of them. How does this look if we just go pure white? Wow, that looks bad. It looked better before. All right. What if we do the thing where we do the classic thing that I've been doing? The classic thing that I've... You all know the classic thing that I do. That classic Zotan move that I'm always doing. Maybe if we do this. Would it look better if it was black, maybe? Nah. Maybe if it was a less intense version of that. Let's try the desaturated brown that we had going on here, maybe. Maybe a more saturated reddish brown. That's not awful, but I also don't like it, so... What does that mean? Maybe hyper-saturated red? Ouch. That hurt my eyeball. Maybe desaturated yellow. Get down here. Maybe it needs to be a thicker border. I don't know. We're trying stuff here. I think I like it when it was placed over here. Also, I finally got an explanation as to why my days off were Mondays now instead of Fridays. My boss came up to me and he had the nerve to say, oh, it's like I said, by the way, on Fridays you're going to be helping unloading trucks now, so you're going to have to get used to the automatic, you know, power loader and stuff like that. And I was like, I was never told this. I was never told why I was going to be working on Fridays instead of Mondays now. But, you know, whatever. That's the reason. Gotta go. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Mask. Appreciate it. Hope all your stuff gets sorted out. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be here making an explosion for a while. Yes, like I said, he never said this to me. I was never told anything. They're lucky I don't just quit on the spot some of these days. Swear to God. So lucky I need money. You freaking idiots. Will Zotan be forklift certified? We'll never know. No, I think I might be, actually. I'm pretty sure that is in my job description, is that I can operate a forklift. I think I've been trained to do it, too. I just don't... I might need a refresher on that one. Bye-bye. I like everything except the M. I don't know why the M isn't working for me. I think it's the angle. Let's try moving it. Something about this M just does not want to gel with the rest of the piece. Shrink this down a bit. I don't want to interfere too much with the art that I spent a million years making. There will be a text-list version on my Patreon for sure. I've seen a lot of webcomic creators do that. They were like, here's the page without text in case you want to see all the lovely assets that I made. If I were to do that, though, there would be so many pages where if I, like, removed a speech bubble, you would just see how much I didn't do, knowing that it would be covered, but I feel like that's common practice anyway. I feel like we all know that that happens. People are not filling in every square inch of every panel. That would be insane. In fact, that webcomic creator I bring up all the time, Starfish Face, she keeps talking about sometimes. I think she talked about, like, one time she made an ornate chandelier that was going to be covered 90% by text by the time she realized it, and it was just a nightmare. Like, oh yeah, I didn't need to do any of that. Oh well. That's for the real ones. The true supporters. Alright, I think we're coming in close to the end of what I want to do with this page. It's been... How many... Do you guys think we should add more racists? I think there's a healthy number of racists on the page, but there could be a few more of them. Also, I need to hide your eyeballs. That's for Patreon, baby. Absolutely. I know I just said, do you think there should be more racists, and then hid the file, but hold on, I need to open this and hide the words. I gotta hide the words. Alright, here's the words. I mean, not the words, the opposite. I just needed color from this to pick this here. If I'm thinking maybe one more racist somewhere, maybe over here in the background. I don't know. Because we drew, like, a lot of racists. Allow me to refer to you the page where they're all standing like this. There are a lot of them. I do think this page turned out pretty nice, though, all in all. We got there, boys. We got to a good spot. It was definitely better than the original. Can I just remind you where it started? And where I was considering leaving it for a second? Can we just go back to where I thought this page was going to end? What is this? Oh, that's the thing here. Let's just hide the elements for a second. And then this one, and then this one. And then I gotta hide this. This is where we was before I asked for advice. This is so bad. Look at that. Compared to where we is now. Now I gotta turn on all these layers again. What is this one? I don't even know what that is. Not that the free version was bad, it just didn't convey exactly what you wanted to. And now we're here, and it's so much better. I relearned how to do that weird, low-density eraser thing. That was pretty cool. I do love that effect. I'm glad that's back in the old brain space for at least a month before I forget it again. Sometimes it's not the image that's awry, but the direction. What does that mean? I'm the director. I'm gonna take that as an insult. Glad you like it more now. Yeah, me too. What the heck? There's so many audio skips in this video. It's throwing me off. Let's see if we can get some rim lighting in here. Just a little bit of rim lighting is all. We still got a bit of time. I said I was going to dedicate 3 streams to it. So I might as well touch up some things that I won't. There's nothing like painting. Like once I, oh man, if I ever, this is like an action scene, so it's a little bit dissonant from the Journey soundtrack. If I ever get to one of my somber scenes that I'm writing, and this soundtrack is playing, I might just have to absolutely go silent for the entire thing. It'll be like a transcendental experience for myself. I will just get lost in the sauce for a while. Nothing gets me more turnt. Is that the word I should use? Probably not. Than just moody fantasy settings. That's all I need. Like my whole peak aesthetic. Don't use that word. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything else in time. Nothing gets me more torqued. Is that one better? It's getting worse. But like I'm saying, my whole, like, peak fantasy aesthetic is like the moment after the battle where the heroes are all just like sitting around wounded, just being like, oh god, that sucked. The weapons scattered across the ground, they're all like, they got battle damage on their faces and stuff. And there's just wreckage everywhere. And then there's like a smoke thing going on. Fluing up behind him. And everyone's just sitting around going like, oh god, did we even win? Could you even count that as a win? That's like the whole thing. For me anyway. I don't know why. The hero's lowest moment. Something about that in stories. Like my favorite thing. Which means you can expect a lot of moody OCs in my comic with a lot of backstories. You know, the classic. Put your OCs through some trauma. That'll make it fun for everyone. And it does, especially for me, the person making it. Why did this go away? Swan, how have Comic Thursdays been going for you? You're one of those guys. It's how you make stories interesting. Alright, we can go back to here. Take this grass color again. Now we have grass brushes. You know what I'm realizing? I've hidden the... Was it the glow dodge layer? Yeah, I've hidden this too low. Let's bring this up. Comic Thursdays have been reappropriated to Commission Thursdays until my queue is cleared. Eyes. That's fair. That makes sense. Although I am saddened by the news, I understand it. Why does the color keep changing so What is going on with this grass brush? Oh, it's you! Okay. I see what's going on now. Yeah, okay, I got it. I see what was happening. This is a multi-toned brush for some reason. Could have done that on a new layer. There it is. caps lock on? I did. Where's my other grass brush? Oh, here you are. We also have this texture brush for the ground, which I'm very much into, so let's do that. Gives me some good dirt texture. Let's do that on another layer. Let's do it below the grass layer, I think. It's all coming together, boys. This page is looking nice, I think, at least in my opinion. If I'm allowed to have one. Some people have suggested maybe I don't need one. And they might be right, sometimes. No, I liked it a little darker there, actually. You only get to have an opinion if it agrees with theirs. It's true. Alright, what are we at? We're at 143. What do I want to do here? Other completive... What is the word? Contemplative. Contemplative noises? Contemplative. That's the word. Expressing or involving prolonged thought. Google's example, she regarded me with a contemplative eye. How mysterious. That's one of the rare Google examples that I want more of. Can we expand upon that one? What does she see in our point of view character? A threat? A romance? Interesting. Somebody got paid to make those. I want to know what they were thinking. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're doing good. Let's put a little bit more sauce on the vignette, maybe. See if we can really just fine-tune it here. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's see if we can go back to before, after. I do like it a little bit darker down there. Tighten the contrast between the explosion and the foreground. Can I stop voice cracking for like one day? Dear Lord in Heaven, it's me. Yeah, I know I'm back. I know that I've asked for some pretty stupid things in the past, but today I come to you with a genuine request. I only ask that, you know, for like a sign occasionally. But today I come to you asking if I could only have a day without a voice crack. That's all I ever want. And should I receive this, I shall adhere to my previous stipulation that I shall not ask for anything again should this be completed. Thank you. Amen. All right, let's see if that works. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I should have specified when. Now I don't know when it's gonna happen. Let's see if New Testament God is gonna give me a day without voice cracks. Or if Old Testament God is gonna shoot me on sight for even asking. With a locust. Out of a blow dart tube. Old Testament God was crazy. All these apocalypse trumpets and stuff. No. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we've done it. There might be a few more things I'll touch up. I think some, ooh, you know what I might do? You know what I might do? This song is getting intense for me. Hold on. I'm freaking out. This is giving me, like, actual anxiety. Can we not? Thank you. Freaking me out, dude. There's like a term for that phenomena where the rising pitch gives you a bad feeling, and I forget what it is. Alright, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move this down below the explosion layers. How about here? And they're going to erase it a bit. Do I like this? Let's see if I enjoy this. Do I even like this? I don't know. Maybe I liked it before when it was kind of just like up here. Let's try this. Maybe lower opacity. Maybe if we erase some of the ones that I think might not be fitting in here. I am sitting in the weirdest position I've ever... I'm looking like fucking L from Death Note in this chair right now. I gotta stop. And I've probably eaten just as many sugary snacks today. I've been going hard on the sugar. I should probably stop for today. I'm talking like I've had cookies today. I've had a bunch of those wafers that are like Nutty Buddies without the chocolate on them. I've had banana. I've had peanut butter. I'm in trouble. I say that, and then I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna see the Reese's cups in the dish that we have them in, and I'm gonna eat more of them. Because why wouldn't I? They got the Reese's eggs in stores now. I know Easter's not even here yet, but they stock them anyway. And of course I eat them. It's a good thing I only drink water, because if I didn't, I would probably be dead by now. Even if I took one swig of V8 Fusion, I'm pretty sure the fructose in there would be enough. No wonder you're awake. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. I mean, I did sleep earlier. I don't know how I got to sleep. Thinking about everything that I ate for... I guess that was breakfast for me. I don't know. And I plan on sleeping again after stream. So that I'm ready for the rest of my day. Which sounds bizarre because I would be going to bed in like half an hour at like 3:20 or 3:30 or so. Alright, you know what? I think we've done it. I think we've got the page exactly right where I want it. I am out of water, though, so I'm gonna have to get more of that. 1 second, in case any hydrate redeem were to happen, including my own. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the Red Swirl. You all remember Red Swirl. He's kind of a staple of the channel right now. Ooh. I hope I don't get more viewers somehow. Oh, that'd be awful. Oh, no. Alright, let me just mute this. Be right back. It fucking happened. I have 5 now. I had 3 when I left. Why did... Why? Why? What's wrong with you people? Why does the red swirl always work? I found the secret to content, everybody. You just gotta put a red swirl on stuff. It's very appealing. It used to be the red circle with an arrow pointing into it. That was the YouTube thumbnail meta. Now it's just the red swirl. We've evolved. The Uzumaki effect. Hit this higher. Makes me sick that it's more popular than me. Alright, I think we can move on to the next page. Let's take one last longingly appreciative glance at this page, because we won't be seeing it for a while. I think it turned out pretty good. For spending a few days floundering around trying to figure out how to do an explosion. I think it turned out pretty alright. And now we move, with the speed of a comic artist, onto the next. Now, where was the next page? Are you here? No. Ah, here you are. Oh. I don't know why, but when I'm driving to work in the car, I've been doing... Oh, that's just the... Oh, I hate when I copy-paste the wrong layer. That's how NSFW stuff almost shows up on my stream. I gotta be careful. I've been doing this thing where I just sing the chorus of the Guts theme from the Berserk anime. I'm not gonna do it, but I just want to let you guys know that that's what I've been doing. And I don't know why. Not nearly as good, but I'm aware. Crackle and Foom. Look at all these sound effects, guy. Typography. I don't think we need this page right now. Now, speaking of fire, it's a good thing I learned how to do that fire effect all over again, because I'm going to be drawing a lot more fire. On this page in particular. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go here. And then we need this one. Where are we at? We're at 2 hours. We can probably do some line art. Might need to reformat this composition a little bit. All right, good. All Alright, now what do we want to work on? This one would be a fun panel to do, I think. Although there is some interesting hand poses that I would have to work with. Ah, we're out of Journey music as well. Violet Evergarden OST? You know, I never watched that one. I've heard that one's good. Mountain Pass Fantasy Ambiance? Whatever. Sponsored advertisement? Wow, this is the... I don't think I've had an advertisement actually force its way through my ad block in a while. That's crazy that it did that. Oh, this is the kind of vibe I've been talking about. This is that sound I've been looking for. You know, you can picture the dialogue in your head. What do we do now? I don't know. All we can do is keep moving now. Pick up what we have left. All the, you know, just the whole, you can picture every scene where this music would play. Let's go to real pencil. I need a page with some of the line art in it. This one's got it. Real pencil. Not like those fake pencils. How's the volume on this, by the way? Seems good. Is this volume is Gucci? Okay, good. Thank you. Can never tell with these freaking random YouTube soundtrack videos. Especially one that's not like... This isn't even a video game soundtrack. This is just a random assortment of fantasy-esque tunes that somebody compiled. So I have no idea what the audio mixing is like. I'm like, your face? What the hell, dude? Well, I didn't want to do this. Well, you forced my hand. I really didn't want to do it. But I also really wanted to do it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Swan. It had to be done. I knew you would. You don't know me. I'm not predictable. Just waiting for an excuse to ban me. No. I'm waiting for an excuse for ban me, which is delicious. I brought Mask back on stream? What'd I do? Oh, I did. There he is. Hey, look at him. Just like he's still here. I can almost hear his voice, which is weird because I've never heard him before, so... That's a thing I have to grapple with now. My messages were deleted. Bros Mask Bay, yeah, he's here now. We've traveled back in time. And space. There's been this thing I've wanted to talk about on stream, but every time I start streaming, I forget what it is. Until I remember it the next day. I think it's something to do with one of the platforms that we're on right now, Twitch or YouTube. I can never remember what it is. I need to write it down once, because I just keep forgetting. I'm like, I want to talk about this on stream. It'd be a fun thing to get people's opinion on. And then I don't even know what it is anymore. I've remembered it and forgotten it like 4 or 5 times. Let me see if it's in my notes app. Sometimes I like to document conversational topics. That's Cash App. That's not the right one. No, I can't find it. I don't know what I'm even looking for. I'll remember it again and I'll get pissed off. I'm like, I should have said it. I should have brought it up on stream. I don't know what it is. I'm still dropping frames, by the way. I think at this point it might be my internet service provider. It's not a lot of them. It's probably not even noticeable. But consistently I am seeing like 2% these days. Maybe I should swap servers, because I know the server that it put me in by default was Chicago. And I don't believe that's the closest one to me. So I might have to adjust that. I'm pretty sure they have one in New York. Whatever Twitch server they want to automatically connect me to. This is not correct. Your arm needs to be lower set here. That might help. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know what Streamlabs was. I think I did correct Streamlabs to, at the very least, be in New York, but evidently that was not all that was wrong with Streamlabs. There was something far more sinister going on beneath the surface. It was figuring out how to explode and probably mine Bitcoin off my computer. Like that Cooking Mama game. I think that was probably one of my favorite video game news rumors. The Cooking Mama game for the Switch was actually miningware for a Bitcoin farm. Believe it or not true. Ended up not being true, but I don't even know how that rumor got started, but it was one of my favorites when it was going. Also, how could you look at Cooking Mama and think she was gonna mine Bitcoin off your Switch? She would never. She would never. I heard that one too. That was so funny. I remember that one crystal clear. And I don't even know why. Where did it come from? I also learned, much to my dismay, that that game inspired a new wave of people appreciating Cooking Mama. And that's all I'm appreciating. I was not ready for that to enter the zeitgeist, but I guess it literally was just inevitable. This showed, I think the problem is that Jaden Animations helped popularize her too, as a character. When she did her, like, speed run of the game. And Jaden Animations' fan base is notoriously cringe, for a number of reasons. Does this look good? Do we like this? I think his shirt might actually be too high set. I might need to do clothing studies again at some point. Where would I find the time, though? Let's see if I can even wrap my head around this thumbnail hand that I put here. For like even a second. Doing some interesting hand poses here, all out of the brain space. Let's see if I can get it down here. No references. I'm not saying that as a point of pride. I'm saying that as just like, I'm stupid. Don't do this. You should use reference. It's good. Healthy, even. Even if you gotta make your own. Gotta make a phone call? Alright. Now's my time to bail out before she returns. She'll never hear this. I will have vanished. Like a leaf on the wind. Hello temporarily, very temporarily. I'm almost done with stream proof. Welcome in. How's it going, mate? Sorry, I didn't mean to go all Australian on you. And goodbye, I've been in Florida with my better half. Nice, sounds lovely. Hope it's going well, hope you're having a fun time. Thanks for jobbing in, even for a brief moment. Indeed, so I shall lurk. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope everyone's been well. Everyone seems to be going alright. Except for Mask. He's got a bit of personal troubles, but hopefully he can address those. Other than that, everything's smooth sailing on my end. I got a blanket with my name sewn right into it. Things are going great over here. From Garo. Friend of the stream. Friend of the real life. Even though I have not seen them, you know what I mean. I think his neck's a little too thin. This guy is not a little pipsqueak. He's got a bit of heft to him. This dad here, this fatherly elf man. Treat him with a little bit of respect. Put some on his name, perhaps. He's got fire powers as well. You want to mess with that? I wouldn't. I think this head might need to be bigger in the sketch layer, just proportionally speaking. is going on downstairs? Are my dogs bullying each other? I will go down there and break it up. Usually it's the puppy bullying the old people. Because she doesn't know that they're actually angry at her. And she thinks they're playing. But they are in fact not playing. They are not messing around. Alright, new layer for the hair. It's important to remember that. I don't think we'll finish the line art on this page, but I will get pretty close. I bet the dog is still eating the bed. That's what she loves to do down there. Every time I go down there to check on her when she's not in her crate, that's what she's doing. She's eating bed material. I don't know how to get her to stop doing that. Puppies will just eat everything they can find with their mouth. And I can't get them to stop. The only thing I can do is relocate all of my valuable possessions into my room, where she cannot eat them. So that's what I've been doing. I don't think she's had a craving for my PlayStation 5 quite yet. I don't know why I slipped into some kind of dialect here. Heaven forbid she consume the PlayStation 5. It was very difficult to acquire. I don't know what voice even is. Alright, let's flip this and see what we got. I think we gotta shift the old thing here. His neck's looking thin again, just because of the angle here of the lines. So let's adjust. Yeah, that's more like it. Give him a wide net. Let's take these and skew them a bit. They're a little leaning. There we go. I actually think this sleeve should be lower. Just even lower. A big, wide, billowy sleeve. Let's just ground his hair a little bit. Never really feel comfortable until he's got some of these long flowing locks back here. Then he starts to look like himself. Yeah, there's my dude. looks a little weird. Let's get rid of that. I think this looked fine, though. I still think we need to skew him some more. I think this bottom part is the issue. Yeah. Let's move that, actually. Let's make him a little wider, I think. Widen this dad. Where is this? There you are. Fix this finger up. And we've been going actually a little bit longer than I didn't even look at the clock. Let's call it here then. Or I touch up his hairline a bit. I have to nap. So that I'm ready for the rest of my day. Isn't that whack? Isn't that ridiculous that I have to do that? It's my day off, but I still got stuff I want to do when I awaken. Okay. I think that'll be it for today. Where am I? There I am. Thank you all for stopping by. We did the explosion page. You know what? Let's take one more look at that while I'm here. Since we did do that. That is the work for today. That is the art tax for today. If anyone were to ask for art tax, I would show them this, and they would be like, "Oh, that's so good. You're so good at that. You're talented and handsome." And that would be what they say. Verbatim. And I would have to agree. Oh. Hold on. I noticed something. I noticed... Hold on. Don't look at me. I gotta extend that so that it aligns properly. Okay, there we go. Now we have finished that. But good thing I went back, otherwise I wouldn't even have realized. I wasn't even going to the edge of the page. Okay. Now it's done. You wouldn't get this with no 3D model. Get the hell out of here, dude. Simulate your particle effects elsewhere. That's all I gotta say to you. Webtoon artist with a deadline. Get out of here. Alright, now we can go. So tomorrow we'll be finishing that page. Thursday and Friday. Probably be dedicated to that page. And then over the weekend again. I want to finally finish the script. Maybe if, you know, all goes well. Oh, I scared me. I knocked something over. Some kind of, what is that, an art bag? I don't even... But yeah. I will catch everybody later. Appreciate all y'all for stopping by and for hanging around. During the focus mode, during the incessant rambling, it's two states of being that I have, and I'm not sure why anybody finds either one pleasant, but, you know... Or worth spending any time around, but it's, for some reason people like to hang out here occasionally. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. You missed your chance, Swan. Your phone call took too dang long. Goodbye.